away from Wakanda? Because
Probably not. Her whole lab is there.
Yeah, she got a sweet spot.
I mean, she's got it made.
Yeah, in the shade.
She can still travel, obviously.
Yeah, with a titanium jet. Or whatever they have there in Wakanda.
But I really did like all the emotional beats. Because it felt... I guess we earned them after so long.
I guess, and also to, that show You're the Worst just ended, and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. And we love those shows, but it felt like it was time. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So when they ended, it felt right. So normally there are some shows where you're bummed out, but you're like, I get it. This ended. I'm going to miss it. But do you think it was time for Tony Stark? Because he's had his arc.
No way.
No, he had his arc.
He did.
He can only be a dad figure in so many movies.
But he's so refreshing to watch as an actor that he can make things entertaining.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he had his arc in his own movies. And I especially love him in the third one where he has his breakdown after everything that happened in all the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
That feels so real in such a superhero world. And his emotions are very human. But then this, it's just so sad. Because I think you could keep going with him.
Yeah, I guess he's that layered, but he did his time.
Some people still think he's going to come back for other things.
I hope not. That'd be like a magician's.
Well, not like maybe his past stuff.
Well, that'd be good.
Cameos and things.
Maybe in Black Widow.
He'll be the new Howard Stark.
Hey.
He'll come back for past.
That could be fun. But I don't know. I don't know. And what do you think of, well, I guess we already touched on Cap. We touched a lot on that. Then we got Iron Man. Hawkeye. What do you think about Hawkeye's journey?
Like I mentioned before, I don't know. How is he going to deal with all that murder?
Yeah, you're right.
Will they come after him?
I think they just gave it up.
Are they going to be afraid of him?
Well, there's more criminals. The criminals who came back are probably going to love him.
I mean, I had a bit of a tear in my eye when they undid the snap and they're standing there and Clint's phone starts to ring and it's his wife and you're just like, it worked.
This guy finally had some happiness.
But it worked. Like the implications of what that means for everybody else in the world. It worked. Everybody's back.
I don't even want to talk about how everyone's going to start paying rent or getting their credit cards back up or bank accounts.
Well, I think that just creates the potential for lots of new jobs.
Yeah. I want to see this movie.
No, that would be a Netflix series that they'll cancel after 3 series.
Yeah, would you have liked... All right, so we know...
Let's talk about the Daredevil problem.
Yeah, no Daredevil.
What is that about?
That's stupid.
It's awful. He's the best. He's the only one who dealt with the ramifications of any Avengers movie.
I don't know. Do they just not like the Netflix?
I don't know. I mean, I was a bit surprised they even brought Jarvis into this.
Yeah.
Which, it made me a little happy, but that was, an ABC show, so...
I feel like the S.H.I.E.L.D. people probably could have got brought in.
Oh, yeah, where was Coulson?
They've been doing their time. I guess Sam Jackson didn't pop up until the end.
Oh, that's true. Well, he got unsnapped at the end, so we didn't see him in the battle.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, but he could have come back for the battle.
But where was Coulson?
He could have come back in his Suburban, that SUV from Civil War, just blasting people away.
That tank.
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess there's so many what-ifs with so many characters. But at the end of the day, I mean, this movie's currently at, 96% of Rotten Tomatoes. I think it earned it.
I mean, we've felt this way for a while, though. Why couldn't Daredevil? He's so good. And especially that last season. For the amount of screen time they gave everybody, they could have popped in those Marvel people. He feels like he could fit. The thing about him, though, is he's not some random aside. He feels like he could fit in their world. Yeah.
I mean, they popped in M'Baku.
Like, why couldn't they have passed him on the street in New York?
Yeah. He pops in through one of Doctor Strange's bubbles.
Oh my gosh.
How great would that be?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Are we done with them? Are we done with Charlie Cox's Daredevil?
Yeah, we are.
That makes me sad.
I know.
Aside from Iron Man and Natasha, the thing that bums me out the most is Daredevil.
Well, it's a Netflix property. I don't see it moving into Disney+.
I hope so. They're selling all the props, so that's never a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are emptying out the building, even the shelves?
So, final thoughts about this movie? Anything else you want to cover?
I can't wait till Spider-Man Far From Home, because I need a happy movie.
We need some Gyllenhaal.
This was just too sad. Oh, I think Jake will be really fun.
Yeah.
I like what he's done in the trailers.
Man, that looks fun, right?
I need the next Spider-Man multiverse, because that was so good.
I need more Chris Pine songs.
Yeah. Spidey bells.
Christmas songs. I need more Jake Johnson Spider-Man. But that's not MCU. So where this is moving next is what we have: Spider-Man: Far From Home, Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2,
Ant-Man 3.
Ant-Man 3. Well, that hasn't been called, but it made 600 and something million. It's going to come back, right?
It
better come back. Yeah, we need more Sonny Birch. We need more Luis. And then we have all the Disney Plus shit. There's a lot of Marvel to come.
Oh, yeah, there's what? A Loki show?
Yeah.
There's...
Scarlet Vision.
I saw some other crazy sounding show, too.
Yeah, there's a lot coming.
Oh, I think they... Did somebody say they were doing one about the Infinity Stones?
Oh, the Eternals is coming out.
Yeah.
With Angelina Jolie. And then there's...
Oh, who committed to... Didn't... What's his name from Game of Thrones commit to a Marvel show? Or is that something else?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
What's his name from Who's It's What?
Ian Glenn.
Ian Glenn. Oh, no, he's old Batman.
Oh, that's right.
There's so many shows.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I think this did the chapter well. There's so many things set up. It's hard to feel bad about it because there's going to be 18 other movies coming out soon.
We're definitely going to watch it again.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to the theaters.
No, it actually didn't seem... It felt long, but it didn't seem like 3 hours long.
I never went to the bathroom.
Overshare.
Well, that was a bit... So Collider posted an article, and they said, this is when you should go to the bathroom during Avengers. That people are writing articles about when you should go to the bathroom.
That's so awkward.
People are writing articles. No one did that during the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the internet wasn't as big in 2001 through 2003.
True. Yeah, people didn't share all of their feelings on the internet then.
But that was an article, Meg. A big article. This is when you should go, non-spoilers. So at the hour mark. But you never know when the trailer starts.
Oh, that's true. So do you have to start timing it on your watch? And then that's
after
kind of
the trailers.
weird because you might make it glow in the theater and just...
Yeah, it could be bad. The guy next to me was holding 2 cell phones the whole time. And then I stared at him like with a hard stare from Paddington. He put the 2 phones under his lap. I'm like, what are they doing under there? Why are you putting them there?
Aw, you shamed him into hiding his phone somewhere awkward.
Why hold 2 cell phones during a movie?
Reasons.
Different Facebook accounts?
Sources.
Alright, so final thoughts about this movie before we get out of here.
Ouch. It was...
Oh, I thought that was your final thought.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
What's your final thought?
I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, it's good. I'm happy. It made me happy. I left the theater happy. I think that most people did. You could probably nitpick, but...
Oh, for sure.
There's no way to make this movie right, though.
Mm-mm.
Right? There's no way.
Yeah, the thing is, there's so many things you can debate, and there are things that will feel satisfying to some people, and there are decisions they made that are satisfying, even if some other ones might be just as good.
Yeah.
So what's right?
I mean, so I think they nailed the landing for what they had. There's no way to nail it, because the way we feel is the way you feel is completely different than other Captain America lovers. Mm-hmm. So no one's going to have the same thing. But I think, man, bring back Tony. Just redo it. Just snap it again.
I know.
Just bring back Brolin again.
Put him in. Put the glove on somebody else.
I want a Sonny Birch Thanos crossover.
Sonny Birch. What would that look like?
Just cruising around.
Would Thanos get some driving loafers?
Yeah. They just cruise the countryside. And they start a mob bot. Like, he becomes the kingpin.
Are they going to start a restaurant?
Thanos just basically says to all the Avengers, listen, I'm not trying to destroy the world. Just give me New Jersey.
Oh my gosh. Thanos opens a farm-to-table restaurant in Eden with all that fruit stuff.
Oh my gosh. And Sonny Birch runs it.
Mark, write it up. Make it happen.
Script's done. All right, so this was fun. So, any last things before we go?
Scarlet Witch could have killed Thanos.
That's nuts. Let's see. I want a peanut butter sandwich. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Megan Hoffmeyer, this is Movies, Films, and Flakes. We'll see you next week.